doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L podcast.
Okay, we have Puar in the building. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good.
I looked on your social media, bro. I don't know. Do you ever show your face, or did I just not look hard enough?
I got music videos recorded where I already showed my face.
Damn.
Like, I don't care about showing my face. A girl just texted me last week. She's like, "Why don't you show your face? Cause I just dropped a music video." I'm like, I really don't know. It's just more like a lot of people I know are gonna watch this and they're not even gonna recognize me. They're gonna know my voice, maybe, but a lot of people I know might not recognize me just because of the mask.
Sometimes that happens, man. Like a shy killer.
Oh, no, I don't fuck with that. It's a whole different vibe than that.
For sure.
That's like, this is some like, I don't wear this like when I'm out and about. And a lot of people know what my face looks like. Like, I'm not hiding what my face looks like at all. Just that I like to wear masks.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Talk a little bit about yourself, man. How long you been making music for?
Like 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
So you're only 3 years into the game.
Yeah.
But you've run up crazy numbers last year, 500,000 plays, man. It's a lot. It's 500,000. A lot of people been rapping for 10 years. They can't even get to 10,000. How'd you do it?
Pretty much. Every year it looks like my stats keep on doubling. And that's like my goal, is just to keep on doubling every single year. So this year I'm trying to get 1 million for sure. But when I look at this, it just feels like a blessing. Like, I just work hard every single day. I'm literally in the studio every single day up at the Lofts at Redford. I'm up at the studio almost every single day recording in that bitch. Like, I got, like, I don't know, I just work hard. People recognize your work ethic when you work hard.
For sure,
And
bro.
everybody who works with me, they just say it's something different. It's a whole different experience. They always tell me it's just like they never seen nothing like it before, because I just work so fast and I work so hard.
Oh, yeah, man. That's a talent that takes a while to build up. So have you been building it up before you started the career, or did you just come out of nowhere with it?
Honestly, nah, I didn't think I could do it. Like, I would always look at rappers and I'd be like, there's no way. Like, how do they freestyle? How do they do this shit? And then I tried it, and like I said, it's just a blessing, man. I take time out of every single day to thank God, because it literally feels like God gifted me. Like, this is what I'm meant to do.
Where did you grow up?
Southwest Detroit, Michigan, Livernois, Michigan, and military, like that area.
Does the environment you grew up in contribute to your music at all, or does your music stand apart from that?
So I talk about it a lot on my album that I dropped in January. I got checked. It's a one take. So, like, however long the beat is, I think it was like a 3-minute beat. That's literally how long it took me to record the track. 'Cause it's one take all the way through. And I'm talking about, it's the only track that I have released where I talk about how when I was a kid, every single house I grew up, they all got raided because my dad, he was into a lot of drugs and a lot of crime. So it just, after a while, they gonna raid your fucking house. Literally every single house I grew up in got raided until middle school. Me and my mom, we moved into these apartments, and I talk about this shit a lot in my music. A lot of it's gonna release soon. I'm getting more and more personal as it goes, but I moved into these apartments after my dad went to jail, and I was literally sleeping in the kitchen for like 3 years. It was it's like a 0-bedroom apartment. It's a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. It's a 0-bedroom apartment. I was sleeping in the kitchen all through middle school. It's just, so obviously if this is the life, it's going to contribute to your music, like you said.
Yeah, like a studio apartment where it's just all flat.
Nah, it's literally, it was in the basement of, it's on this street called, they call it Shady Brady. It's literally this apartment complex, like, and it was on the basement, so every time it rained, it would flood like shit, but it's literally just a bathroom, living room, kitchen, that's it.
When you were, like, really, really young, did you grow up in that, or did it just end up getting there?
When I was really young, nah, the houses that got raided, they were nice. They weren't trap houses. They were nice houses. Like, we had a good family, but every single house just kept on getting raided.
Wow, man. Wow. So primarily your dad was obviously affiliated with whatever.
Yeah.
And,
I don't want to talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about it. Yeah, but I'm just saying that led to the point where it just got into You're not even gonna have a house. You don't even have a house anymore at that point.
Yeah, and I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I was the only one that ended up moving in with my mom. All the other ones ended up going to other places, like getting their own places. I was the only one that could move in with my mom because it was such a small place.
Wow, man, that's insane. That's crazy. When you were growing up, when did you start seeing some types of hope as far as maybe some stability or anything like that?
Honestly, it's gotten better in recent years. Since I started going to college and music, I got accepted into college. I'm going for free, though. People say you can't rap and you can't trap and go to college, but I swear to God, you can if you do it online. If you do college online, you can do anything. You don't gotta.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially now, I mean, COVID made it so accessible for people to do a lot of stuff online.
Yeah. I go to Wayne State, though.
Oh, cool. So when you're going to school and everything like that, is music always on your mind as far as the career path and everything?
Yeah, music is always my 100% focus for career. When I'm going to school, it's more, I literally think of school as like a hobby. I really don't like school, but I only go because I know my mom really wants me to go to school, get an education. Even if my rap blows the fuck up right now and I'm making millions, I'm still going to come back, finish college, because I know it's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Right on, man. I mean, there's NBA players that still go to college and stuff like that, getting degrees.
They said Kodak's getting a degree right now. Mm-hmm. Shit, I know if Kodak can get it, I can get it.
Yeah, exactly, man. So, since music's always been on your mind, what were some upcoming influences for you?
I'll say Juice WRLD's my number 1 influence for sure, but when I was a kid, it was a lot of rock music and a lot of Eminem and Kanye specifically. My dad only listened to Eminem and Kanye. I seen in the interview, Sada Baby was talking about him and his dad used to listen to Nickelback. That was my dad's favorite band too. We would always listen to Nickelback.
Can I make a statement about that?
Yeah.
Can I please make a statement about Sada Baby and Nickelback? Nickelback is not a rock band, bro. Nickelback is not a rock band.
I love rock music. I think it's an alternative rock band.
I think it's an alternative pop subcategory. I don't know what that is, rock band, but that's not like if somebody tells me that when people go like, "Oh, I'm different. I listen to rock music." I'm like, "What you listen to? Nickelback?" No, that's not rock music, man.
Well, okay, I get what you're saying about that. Like, there's a million bands that are actually like hard rock,
real rock, like Led Zeppelin. That's rock, man. That's like rock music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot. That's not rock. I don't know what that is. It's like pop rock. I don't know what that is. Anyway, continue on from that point.
It was a lot of Kanye, Eminem, and a lot of rock music, like, I don't even know, pretty much like let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. The mainstream rock songs, I get what you're saying.
Everything that was on the radio, rock and Eminem, Kanye, my dad was always listening to it.
That's cool. That's cool.
So that's what inspired me when I was a little kid.
Did you, when you were seeing Eminem, obviously, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody a lot of us can look at and be like, damn, like he really broke the mold and stuff like that.
For sure.
How heavy was he of an influence on you?
Honestly, I'm not gonna, musically, not a lot, but I just respect that he's from the same area as me. Like, I'm not from 8 Mile or 7 Mile. Like, I'm not from that specific area, but I just respect that he's from the same city as me. That gives everyone a little bit of hope. I just wish, not just him, more rappers in general, I wish they would give back to Detroit more, like donate to Boys and Girls Club, homeless shelters and shit like that. When I blow up, I've been saying this since I first started, when I blow up, I'm going to be giving at least 15% of all my money to charities because I do not need millions of dollars, but I know a million people who need millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That always remembering the people that are still going through the struggle even when you get out of it, right?
Yeah.
Like, some people have, like you said, you have a God-given gift to make music, right? So some people don't have that, but they might just have such a kind heart that they don't get the opportunity to get anything out of their life, which sucks. But it's cool that you look out for that. Now, when you're going through school right now, so right now this is all still relatively new. Like, you weren't living in a bad situation just too long ago, right?
I got out of that situation. I'm living in a flat right now.
Okay.
But I got out of the apartment. Like, that was honestly like a really bad situation. I got out of that at the beginning of high school, so freshman year.
Okay, cool. So it's still relatively like not too long ago.
Not too long ago. I'm only 20.
Yeah, man. So that's crazy. Talk about your first moments in the studio and figuring out that you had a knack for music.
Man. First time in the studio, my bro invited me, so it wasn't like I booked a session. So I was just hopping on tracks. It wasn't like I was paying money. I felt a little bit less pressure from that, but I had already had a little bit of practice because I had a home studio. I made a studio in my house. I got some equipment for my birthday. I did not buy it. I was gifted it. I got some equipment for my birthday, and I just started recording every single day, and I honed the craft I recorded about at least over 1,000 tracks just inside of my room within a year. Before I actually hit a studio and paid for a studio.
So you're literally like 9 to 5ing the recording at the house. Yes. That's crazy, dude. Do you see early reception? Did you were showing it to people at first? Like, did you keep it low key?
No, people liked my music from the get go because I'm speaking about a lot of real shit. The artists I listen to, they only speak about real shit, things that they are really doing. So that inspires me a lot to, I really just don't like artists that don't have integrity and they're not talking about their real life. They could say a million things, but if there's not, I'm not saying you need to post an incriminating video, but if there's no video of you doing it, are you really doing this shit? Like,
even if there's no video, but you're not really doing it, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like kind of, because I think hip hop and rap kind of started from an intrigue about hip hop and rap initially was that there was truth being told through the music. Like, it was a way of people talking about what was going on through their lives. So when you see people who don't come from that city or don't come from that type of lifestyle rapping about it, like maybe somebody from the suburbs rapping about living in the hood of Detroit, it can become offensive, but also makes the music not as genuine and just like you can't enjoy it as much or even want to listen to it.
Specifically, that shit literally pisses me off because you got people who are literally like me in middle school, every single fucking time it rains, it's flooding up to a foot in my room. And there's people just acting like they're from Detroit. They have never been Detroit, never been to any neighborhood, never been southwest, east. They never been nowhere. And they're just acting like they're from the city. My entire life, everybody, most people that I know, we all go through this same struggle. We can all relate through this struggle, and you can tell when someone's not from the area, when someone has not lived that. You can tell in the music when they are not being authentic. Right on.
When people talk to you, is it easier for you to tell them you're from Detroit, and do you always feel like you have to clarify yourself when it comes to that? I
haven't really put a focus on me being from Detroit because I make so many different types of music. But I'm working on my first all Detroit track album right now, so I'm really I'm doing Detroit beats and all this stuff. Like, usually I make rock music and alternative music and all this stuff, so I am kind of trying to show my roots more now because in the past year I feel like I've been getting more personal, and like I was telling you how I dropped that track where I'm talking about the things that happened with my dad and shit. Like, I was talking about how he was sending me letters every day from the jail, but shit will never be the same when he comes back. That's like what I was talking about on the track, and that shit, I'm getting more and more personal as the music goes on. I'm getting more connected with my fans.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Talk about when you're looking at all these different sides of the city, Michigan, progress. Like, we're talking about Flint, we're talking about Ipsy, we're talking about all these areas. And when you're looking at them, do you want to be associated with that since you're coming out with, you want to represent Detroit, obviously, but you want to expand further. And just like all these other cities are trying to expand further from just the Detroit sound or getting honed into that Detroit sound. How are you doing that? Is it a different beat selection? Is it different lyrical topics? Like, how are you trying to find a way to do both at the same time?
I've just always, since I first started, I didn't really do Detroit shit, so I've always had my knack for every other genre.
Yeah.
It kind of took all my friends, since all my friends make Detroit music, it took them pushing me to make Detroit music. But then I started making just Detroit beats and all that shit. I started hopping on these Detroit beats, and they're literally these are some hits that I got dropping this summer.
Did you work with anybody? Did you add anybody to the feature list?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to do solo. I got my close friends that I'm trying to put in the spotlight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to work with no big artists. Like, I got a track with Kesher Kwan, but it's not like I hit him up to get on the track. Someone hit both of us up to get on their track.
Oh, cool. So somebody kind of orchestrated it. Some
Yeah.
DJ Khaled
Yeah.
shit. That's pretty fucking cool. Has it been easy navigating through the music scene? Do you find yourself at performances feeling comfortable? Like, how are you navigating?
I feel very comfortable. It just takes a certain amount of confidence. I tell every single person who asks me for advice, I tell them confidence is the number one most important thing. Because if you hop on that microphone, you hop on that stage with any lack of confidence, they are going to notice and they're going to rip you apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They're sharpening your
Confidence
blade.
is number one.
Yeah, for sure. For facts, bro. When you're watching the scene right now, who's some artists that you see from Detroit that you are kind of paying attention to or kind of look at their blueprint a little bit?
My favorite Detroit artist is Dan John Boy, for sure.
Really?
In my opinion, he's the realest Detroit artist.
Whoa.
His lyrics are real as fuck. He only talks about real shit. I love Dan John Boy, and that's like my dream feature, Dan John Boy. I love Dan John Boy. Second favorite out of Detroit is probably Baby Smooth.
Cool.
I love Baby Smooth. I hop on Baby Smooth beats.
So right now you do look at their beat style and selection and stuff like that and go like, okay, I want to work on something like this too.
Yeah.
Well, you have to work with producers, obviously.
I try to change it up. I try to do my own thing, but I just love those beats. Those beats are nice as hell.
Who's doing your beats for you right now?
I got actually a nice team of producers I've been working with for about 3 years. They're really they work with a lot of big people. They're working with bigger and bigger people, but it's a team out of Grand Rapids and I've never even been over to Grand Rapids, but this team out of West Michigan, and I forget there's some city up north Michigan one of them's from too. They're great producers. They all work together. We hop in calls and I can hum them a melody and they will make me a insane beat.
That's cool as hell. That's really cool. Can you bring that mic a little closer to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty damn cool, man. We did the last people here were just from Grand Rapids. It looks like they're really trying to break out into the scene, which is pretty damn cool. Now, you accumulated 500,000 views last year. Talk about the building points of that. Talk about the early stages of that and how you progressed to that point.
Man, just working hard every single day.
We'll talk about the first songs that we're releasing and kind of like really showing you, okay, I'm getting feedback now and people are really tapping in.
So I had this track that I don't really like, but this is like the first there was actually 2 tracks. There was a track called Set the Hit. It was my first time paying for a studio session. People still to this day, they love that track, and I made it when I was like 16. Another track that I made when I was 16, but it was made inside my room, is called Alone Again. That one ran up like probably around, I think, 40 to 50K, 40 to 50, just like a range like that. And people still listen to that bitch. I made it when I was 16. Like, I personally don't like the track, but if people like the track and they find some meaning out of the track and something that can help them through their day, fuck it. I mean, if you like it, that's great, because I just want to help people.
Yeah. When you're talking about the building points of your career and how you got to it, that song stands out even though it's a song you're not too fond of.
Yeah.
That always makes people wonder, like, damn, like, I don't even know what to put out because you liked some shit I didn't like, so how do I even know what to do? But did you find yourself putting out songs you did like?
Nah, pretty much. People like everything. It was just those ones that had like really hooks, like catchy hooks, and it's like I'm repeating the same hook. And usually my songs are just like, I don't even go to the hook because I'm just freestyling the track and I don't think in the moment to repeat the hook. But that's something that I've been working on for the past year, is when I'm in the moment of freestyling, like I'm noticing, hey, I'm 2 minutes into this beat, I gotta repeat the hook.
Damn.
So that's something that I've been working on recently.
Damn. Yeah, song structure still is that way, man. It's been like that forever. It hasn't changed too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that you're taking that approach of just going through the song naturally like that.
Yeah.
So you didn't get a chance to put out songs that you really, really cared for and to see them get at that engagement level?
I have tracks I've released that have done numbers, but it's never usually a track that you expect. Like I dropped a track that was all recorded at Envion in Chicago. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I dropped a album that was all recorded at Envion in Chicago. And this one track, it was like this rock, this rock rap track where it's like literally I didn't know it even switched to rock until I was freestyling on the beat because it's rap, and then a minute in it switches to rock, so you can hear my brain like transition to the rock while it's going.
Yeah.
But that track got over 20,000 plays.
Oh, cool. Did you put any marketing strategy behind, people finding you, or is it all just naturally like you posted it and just like it generated views?
A lot of it is natural. A lot of it is just like Instagram. That's like my main thing is Instagram, I guess, just because it's really hard. Like I don't have like an agent or nothing like that. Like some people hit me up, but it's like I want someone who's like, I need someone who cares about my music as much as I care about my music to really help me succeed, because that's something I've been looking for a lot recently. Is I need like a mentor. I need like a all of my, it sounds sad to say, but all of my mentors, like, they passed away. All the people that I could look up to, they passed away. So I've been trying to look for a mentor in music. This shit makes me kind of emotional to talk about. Yeah. I've been looking for a mentor in music because it's like I need someone older to look up to, but at the same, and every single person I work with tells me I'm so talented, so talented. Like this, they've never seen nothing like this before. But man, it's hard to talk about when I'm thinking about people who passed away and shit. But
no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand. I mean, that's the thing. Like, a lot of us, when we were coming up, we didn't really have anybody to help us with the music end of things or anything.
Yeah,
most
it's hard
of the people
without
who had
help.
the sauce didn't want to give up the sauce. You know what I'm saying? So we're kind of sitting there like, damn, like the only person who can actually help me isn't telling me anything, because they know if they tell you something, then you're gonna take off and run with it.
No, that's the difference. Every single person who I know and I've met has given me every single thing that they can give me. I just haven't met anyone who's like really, really big. I haven't met anyone who's like at a level where they could help me that much. Like, I'm up at the lofts all the time. The engineers I work with, they help me out as much as they can. They give me all the tips. They give me all the, all the sauce, everything. Like, I just haven't met, like, I swear on my life, if I was in the studio with Damn John Boy or like a big artist, like, they would be, this kid is insane. Like, this is the next big thing out of Detroit. This is it.
I might have to get Damn John Boy to see this. That's the play right here.
That's the play.
You sound sincere about it. You really want this
I'm
to happen.
100%, 200% serious. Like, this is it.
Okay. Shit, yeah, Damn John Boy will definitely see this, bro. I don't think I've ever seen anybody, really put their emotion into it like you are right now, which I mean shows how bad you really want it, which is cool to see, man. I think people will try to play so cool sometimes. They feel like, nah, man, artists really give a fuck about what they're trying to put out.
I work hard on this shit hours every single day, thousands of tracks. Oh, it's around 2,900 to 3,000 tracks I have all recorded, all 100% freestyle. Please get me in the studio with Damn John Boy.
I got
you. Please.
No, I'm gonna make it happen. I swear. John Boy, I'm making it happen. No, for real, I'll talk to him. But the thing is that's crazy is when, I mean, we always got to touch on race, because even for me when I was coming up, I'm Middle Eastern, but people think I'm white for some reason, which is like,
yeah, I get kind of the same thing. A lot of people think that I'm white. There's a bunch of different things. So
you're biracial, or what do they call it? I think it's called biracial, mixed racial. I don't know.
We can just say mixed. I'm not 100% white though. I am white, but I'm not 100% white.
Well, do you know what the mixes are?
It's a lot. I got a big ass family. I need to do a DNA 23andMe or something, but no, I don't know everything. I just know I got a big ass family. Like, I got Mexican cousins, black cousins. I got a big ass fucking family. I really don't know.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, it just makes it harder to navigate sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Because people think like, oh, what are you trying to do? Hip hop culture has always been like that. They kind of gatekeep a little bit when it comes to certain races getting involved. Like, Eminem was obviously the person who broke the doors open and said, yo, like, what's going on here? But even Detroit right now, you're seeing a lot of rappers come out. Like, there's an artist named Sweet T out.
Oh, bro.
You don't like Sweet T?
That is like culture vulture to them. I ain't even trying to hate, but it's like
Sweet T.
I ain't even trying to hate, but it's like I get what he's doing. He's kind of taking the Babytron thing, but he's taking it to a more joke comedy level. So I kind of respect it on that. But it's not like serious music. It's comedy music.
Is it comedy music? I never understood.
I think of Yeet, Coach Ice, Sweet Tea, that is like comedy music. It's entertaining, but it's not serious.
Yeah,
because he's not telling the truth. That's not serious music if you're not telling the truth.
Yeah, it's interesting because I commented on his post one time because I mean the kid's super super talented, but I did see one of his posts one time where I was like, damn, bro, like Baby Tron's already doing this. First of all, second of all, like
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
second of all, like damn, like I don't know about that angle, man. But at the same, I mean, he kind of is.
His whole isn't he? Is he? He's admitting that he's from the burbs, right? Like he's not saying he's from Detroit.
I don't know, honestly, don't know. I just hear him
If
sometimes.
he's saying he's from Detroit, that's over. It's not Detroit, bro.
You know Sweet Tea too, Nick?
Oh, Sweet Tea, not Sweet Tea though.
No, I'm talking about Sweet. We're talking about Sweet Tea, not
Oh, but so
Tron.
you're familiar with a lot of the artists that are coming up that are
Yeah.
taking that Baby Tron
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
approach, though, right?
I follow Detroit rap news. Yeah.
What do you think about Baby Tron?
My bro is like his #1 fan.
For real?
I got a bunch of friends who were friends with him in like high school and shit, but me, like I never met him. I don't know nothing about him. I know that he used to rap about like being sober and shit. My friend is literally his #1 fan. He's always complaining. He's like, Tron used to rap about being sober. Now he's rapping about the perks and getting high, and he only doing that because of the music. He's not doing that because he used to do it.
We got to look at Eminem. When you read his biography, he talks
Yeah, I
about
haven't.
how he didn't start doing drugs until he used to rap about doing drugs, but then he didn't actually do drugs till he became a real rapper. Like he
I
became
didn't know
successful,
that.
yeah.
What the?
I mean, because you got to think about the pressure and like it's always around. You got a million things going on.
But I
man.
didn't know that he used to rap about it and not do it.
Yeah, he used to rap about it. He didn't take any drugs, and after he became famous, he took drugs, which was super unfortunate because that led us to his demise of
Wasn't
him
it
getting a brain
Vyvanse or something?
he had his brain injury because of that. You can notice like the change in his music after that happened. Talk about how you plan to kind of break through, man. I mean, if you're not doing features, which is usually like features is on two angles. One, like, you just really want to work with somebody, but two, it's a marketing ploy for everybody.
Yeah.
And then you're not really familiar with how to market or strategize marketing plans. So how do you really plan to get your music out here and heard more?
So on the feature aspect of things, I do want to do features, but it has to be genuine. You know, it has to be something that I actually fuck with. That's honestly why I don't have a lot of features, because I don't fuck with a lot of artists. Like I only really listen to my music, Juice WRLD, Damn John Boy, sometimes Baby Smooth. That's all I really listen to.
Damn. If you could do a feature with anybody besides John Boy and Smooth, who would it be?
Juice WRLD, but I can't do a feature with Juice
yeah, you can't
WRLD.
do-
G Herbo.
Herbo, yeah, for sure.
I love Herbo.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting collaboration, man. But that's not like. What about Michigan though?
Michigan, I just don't. I honestly, I don't know. Like, probably Skilla Baby. I like Skilla Baby a lot. My bro met him at a Pistons game like a couple months ago. He seems chill.
Cool. Yeah, cool. So you're about genuine connections for work to be
Yeah,
done,
it just has to
right?
be genuine. Like if we linked in the studio and it wasn't genuine, like if we wasn't fucking with each other, we can't make a track.
Yeah, for sure. When you're living the day to day and you're you don't take time away from music. It sounds like, do you? Not
No.
even. Yeah. So
Really only for college, and that should be pissing me off. Like I'm literally every single time I'm doing college work, I'm like, bro, I want to be making music. I need to drop out of this bitch, but I'm going for free because like the circumstances, one parent household doesn't make enough money, so I'm going for free. So I'm really trying to take advantage of that opportunity.
What did you major in?
I'm majoring in fashion design.
Oh, that's cool. At least you have something to collaborate with when you're done. Like you have something you can put hand in
exactly.
hand
So
together.
that's why exactly what I'm thinking. Like on some Kanye shit. Like I'm trying to make my own brand. Like I really like Montclair, and I like my main thing is sneaker design. I design a lot of sneakers and shit, but I like designing puffer jackets. I'm wearing a Montclair right now. I really love designing puffer jackets and sneakers. That's my main thing.
Did you add anything to this? Like what you got on?
Nah, but I'm thinking about taking apart this bag and making out some fucking cool pants with these pockets.
That's fire. Damn, it's a Batman bag.
Yeah.
I've seen no shit like this before. It's pretty crazy. Have you gotten reached out to by anybody from the scene? Have you talked to anybody? Has there been interest of anybody that wants to work with you?
It's kind of weird. Like I got hit up by like I'm not gonna say any names because honestly, some of them I forgot the names, and some of them it's like there's really no point. But there's this dude from New Jersey who just hit me up. He has like 100K. He wants to do a track like a month ago. And then there's this like label from like London that hit me up a minute ago trying to get me on there. But why the fuck would I sign to a label in England? That makes zero sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, England's been hitting me up too, but like, no, but for real, I've been trying to verify. I'm like,
I got a bunch of fans out there though for some reason. I got a bunch of fans in London, South Africa, like random places.
dude, no, it's crazy. England actually has people tapping into Detroit because I was like, let me ask this dude some questions because I feel like you're just some cat. I started asking him. He's like, I know this rapper, that rapper, this rapper. I'm like, what the fuck? You guys are tapped in.
I get voice messages from some of these motherfuckers in my DMs, and I hear the British accent. Yeah. I'm like, bro.
They're like, yeah, we're really tapped into T Grizzly. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They fuck with the music. Yeah. Like they listen to my shit, and like it's different because apparently some people have guns out there, but most people don't have guns out there. So I don't really know the London scene, but they just like the American music.
Yeah, that's freaking wild, dude. When you're working out here now, you know, are you actually performing performing a lot, or are you kind of just keeping it studio?
I don't really perform a lot. I just keep it in the studio. I've been working, honing my craft, working for the right time. I really want to do like a big show, like a big theater for my next performance. I want to do it like Majestic or something like.
Hey, have you performed before?
Yeah, small shit though. Yeah. Not anything big. Just small shit that's like let's say like a party.
Do you find yourself wanting to be a performing artist, or do you want to just stay low key?
I want to be as big. I literally want to be the biggest artist in the world.
Okay.
Cause I just work so hard at this shit. Like honestly, it doesn't matter if I'm the biggest in the world. I want to be top 1,000 at least. Like I just want to make enough money to feed my family, feed my people, still have enough money to donate to certain things. Like my brother used to be in the Boys and Girls Club, so I want to donate to Boys and Girls Club Detroit. I want to donate to the homeless shelters. I just want to make enough money to provide and just do what I feel like I'm put on this earth to do.
Bro, you don't even need to be top 1,000 to do that. You can be top 20,000.
That's just a goal. That's just a goal.
Yeah, for real. I feel like a lot of people think like you got to be super, super like top dog to be successful in music, man. You don't even have to have like 1,000 fucking real fans. If you have 1,000 real fans that will buy your CD every time you drop, you're chilling,
making bread.
Man, you're chilling,
if
bro.
They're buying that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're chilling. They're pulling up to your shows, buying your CDs, man. 1,000, 2,000 fans, you're cooling, man. That's the thing. Like a lot of people have all these followers and all these subscribers and all this shit, but when it comes down to the actual paper, some of that shit doesn't even translate. You feel me? So
my big thing is like, even my mom is trying to get me to buy botted followers because she's like, your page will look better if you have bot followers. I'm like, Mom, that is not the fucking move. Because my mom's tapped in with all the Detroit shit. Like I already told you, my mom's the reason how I heard about you. Like she told me about your shit. So,
how's she so tapped into rap?
Bro, she's just from Detroit, born and raised Detroit. So she just tapped in. Like my great great grandpa moved to Detroit in like 1928. Damn. So my family been in Detroit since the 20s.
Wait a minute, man. Do I know your mom?
What? No, I don't know, bro.
Wait,
we can talk. I don't know. No. I don't think so. My mom doesn't. No, you definitely don't know her because my mom was like, I was telling her I'm doing the interview with you, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool, yeah." That I showed you that page, but
no, I'm not saying it on that tip. I'm saying it because there's only one person I know named, but I don't think.
No, that's not her name.
Okay, all right, but yeah, because I was like, that's the only woman I know that's like older that is like tapped into Detroit music. But I've never heard of nobody. That's crazy as fuck, dude. That's actually wild. So basically,
it's my mom and my dad both tapped in, and they're not. But they are kind of old. They're 52.
Oh, yeah, that's not old. That's kind of like getting there, but
yeah,
music in Detroit, like, so your family comes back here since 1920, you said?
So pretty much. Damn. It's we had a lot of money, but then it all, because my great grandpa worked at Ford, like high up at Ford. But we lost all the money because like we had like hundreds of thousands in the bank. We didn't lose it on no like stupid shit, but my great grandma went to the hospital, so all the money went into just taking care of her, spending for homes and stuff. So literally like that's where all the money went.
Damn, that's tough. Like as far as like navigating through without being able to market yourself and coming off. You have a disadvantage but advantage, right? Mm-hmm. Because when you have a different color skin, people are going to stop and listen.
Yeah.
But then you're also going to get twice the hate and twice the people trying to reject you from trying to enter the scene.
I haven't experienced this yet. I've always been ready for it for some reason, but I haven't experienced it. Every time I go in the studio, everybody treats me the same. We never mention it. Like, I don't know. The only time it's ever mentioned is in like a joking context. We never really bring that up because we're all brothers.
Yeah. Who's your favorite fashion designers? I know Yeezy has to be. Kanye has to be one of them.
Yeah, I like his stuff a lot. He's probably top 20. I like Virgil Abloh. I like everything that Montclair does. They work with a lot of different designers.
Montclair's expensive as fuck, bro. I'll be rocking that shit, but damn.
Nah, but it is. It's high quality, comfortable. You gotta understand, it's very, very, very comfortable. It's literally like it's the highest quality coat you are gonna get.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's worth it. Some of them are not worth it, but some of them are worth it.
Yeah, I worked into Canada Goose and whatever. I don't
like Canada Goose as much.
It was like $3,000 to start. I was like, let me get the fuck up out of here before I embarrass myself any longer. You have to wait in line to get in those stores, so I waited in line just to be like, all right, I can't even afford this shit, and I just walked out.
I heard they just opened up a Montclair at Somerset, but I haven't went there, so I don't really know. I went to the Montclair store at Chicago a couple of times, and I'll just be checking shit out, looking at shit. Like, I'll be wasting their time, for real.
No, that's what I'm saying. When I go to that rich side of Somerset, for real, I'll be walking in, I'll walk right into the rich side of Somerset, and I'll walk up to, like, a Versace store or something, and the guard at the door was big, bro, just get out of here. Like,
I always walk in when I go to the Montclair store, I always walk in wearing a Montclair, though. So then they always think that they have to pay attention to me, and they give me all this attention. I'm like, nah, I'm dipping. I'm not paying no money.
Yeah, you gotta wear the clothes.
You gotta wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's the only way to get in that motherfucker, right? They feel like you're gonna actually buy some shit.
Real shit, exactly. Yeah. They give you all the attention. Like I was a maid in that bitch, pretty much. Like putting clothes on me and shit. I dip out that bitch with nothing.
I always lie and be like, it's not my size, not my size. Like, this is like small, medium, large.
I always say I'm gonna buy it at a different location. Like I'm gonna get it at my location.
Yeah, bro. Once you see that price tag, he's like, what the fuck is even going on?
Bro, $4,000 for a Cleasy. I got this bitch for like $1,600. This is not no $4,000.
And that's the sucky part too for artists, because you gotta change. You can't wear the same shit like all the time. You
exactly.
Take the pictures and the shit.
You spend $2,000 on a jacket. You can't even wear that bitch in the next post. You only have one post with that jacket and it's over.
Yeah, pretty much. You're better off just buying 3, 4, 5 nice $200 pieces and damn one $2,000 jacket one time, son. That's the hardest part, I think, for artists too, is marketing themselves image-wise and how much money you have to pay to be involved in the game. You know what I'm saying? Have you been able to see any type of like return on income or anything? Like, have you done features? Have you got paid for your streams and shit like that?
I get paid. Like, I get some money. It's not a lot of money, but I'd say I made about total. I've probably made about like $600 off of music total. And that's over a long time. I've obviously spent thousands and thousands of dollars. $600 is not a lot of money, but I'm getting more and more money over time.
Yeah, I feel like if you can make a little bit, you can make a lot with music, right? Because it's just about how many people ended up hearing you.
Mm-hmm. I'm always getting hit up for features, but it's just like not everybody goes through. They'll tell you, I'm going to pay you for this feature, but like I'm going to pay you for this bitch next week. They don't even hit you up next week. But they'll still comment on your shit, still like all your posts, still listen to your music, but they never end up paying for that feature.
Yeah, that's my favorite line in history was from RJ Lamont, man. I was like, RJ, man, people keep DMing me and they're wasting my time with business. He's like, listen, this is the line you use to everybody. Hit me up when you're ready. Hit me up when you're ready is the best line to say anybody that's wasting your time with money. Like, because people will hit you up saying, I got the deposit, I got this, I got that, I got this. Just hit me up when you're ready, bro. I don't need to hear nothing else. No disrespect to you, but there's 1,000 other people trying to hit me up. So when you're ready, let's work. I've never hit somebody up and I wasn't. Actually, I have. I've hit people up and I wasn't ready, but sometimes people text, bro, and that's the only time. Sometimes people are texting, so I'm like, all right, man.
You're not expecting that price point.
Yeah, sometimes people come up with crazy.
I'll definitely hit up people for music videos, and it's like, bro, this is not the price. This is not your worth.
Bro, yeah. 500 is like the rate right now for a standard music video.
Rate, like, yeah. And I say like 200 without edits, 500 with edits.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, too, because you freestyle all your songs. Do you care for your visuals to be pristine, or like how do you look at that?
I just dropped a music video month ago, a little less than a month ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, actually.
Yeah.
But I have 3 other ones already recorded.
Do you plan it out, or do you kind of just go with the flow with it?
Just going with the flow, because this one that I just dropped is my newest video. The other 3, like, those ones have crazy-ass edits, everything. This one's like a simple-ass video. The ones with the crazy-ass edits still ain't dropped. I might drop one of them in like a month or two. I'm thinking about it because it's a really nice video, and it's like it has all these crazy ass edits. Like,
Who shot it for you?
Chulo Productions.
I know Chulo.
Yep.
I do know
He shot
Chulo.
2 videos for me.
Okay, I know Chulo. That's cool. Yeah. Well, who else are you shooting videos with besides Chulo?
Lord of the Outsiders.
Lord of the
I did
Outsiders?
one with him.
You know he went viral on my page, man.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
see
Honestly,
shit?
I wasn't. His video was probably. I didn't like that one a lot, but there's no hate to him. It just didn't have a lot of edits and shit. Chulo did a lot better for the same price. Chulo went crazy. I like Chulo.
Yeah. Those are. I mean, I love them, but they've been in the game for a long time, still charging low prices. I'm always like, damn, you guys need to start upping that shit, son, because. Damn, man, I was never keeping it that low for that long, motherfucker. Damn, like, what's it called? How the money increases in the world?
Even my shit, like, I have
Inflation?
to up this shit every single time I get a certain amount more plays. I up it by 50. So my feature price right now is $250. It used to be $50. Now it's $250.
So you are doing features, but
Yeah.
Okay, how many features are you getting through a month?
Probably like 2.
Damn.
Not a lot.
Are you selective, or is it just money?
No, I'll do a feature for free if I fuck with the artist.
Oh, okay.
If I don't fuck with the artist, they gotta pay.
Yeah.
I'll do a feature for free if I fuck with the artist, 100%.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much how the game. A lot of people
But
don't
no.
realize that's how the game goes, man.
It's because
If I
so
rock
many
with you-
people don't come through with it, so it's only like 1 or 2 a month. But like 5 people hit me up. 5 people. I'd say 5 people hit me up a month. Only 1 or 2 of them actually come through.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you're making money off of it, though, man.
I mean, all that money just gets reinvested back into the music. So I don't. It's not like I'm spending it on shit. I'm just reinvesting in the music.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, man, this has been a cool talk, bro. Appreciate you pulling up on us, and this is a different type of talk, man. I felt like you have a lot of passion in what you're trying to do, but it comes from a lot of emotion too, in a way that's gonna bring you a lot of return, man, because that means you really give a fuck about this. And people who really give a fuck, like you said, you're 9 to 5 in the music, always end up succeeding. Especially you already prove once you get those streams that you can do it. If you got 500,000, you can turn that into 5 million easily. I'm gonna hit up damn John Boy. Listen, man, John Boy. I respect John Boy, but damn, man, you can't no show, man. But because my dog over here is really trying to get you, I'll hit you up. I wasn't gonna hit you up ever again, but I'll hit you up for this. I don't like no shows. That's disrespectful, man. Like it's supposed to be the Joe Rogan of Detroit right here.
I can see Joe Rogan in Detroit.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, he's trying to. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I can see it.
Thank you, man. I'm saying, would you have no called no show on Joe Rogan, damn John Boy? Would you have? I don't think so.
On Joe Rogan, well, you're not at Joe Rogan yet. You will be.
You're right, but I like how upfront you are. But the point is, though, is that I should be like consider in Detroit right now.
I 100%. I get exactly what you're saying. People should already see your future worth.
Yeah.
I see the exact same thing. People should already see that in the future I'm gonna be up. People should already, and most people when they listen to my music, they're always telling me you are 100%. If you keep this up, you are at the top. You can never give up, because if you give up, you just fucked up everything. You have the bag.
Yeah.
You have the key. You just gotta get to the gate.
Man,
you got the key too. You just gotta get to the gate.
I appreciate that. Damn. This man, you get inspired sometimes by motherfuckers.
Real shit.
Listen, man, I appreciate you being a part of this, man. We look forward to your future projects and everything that comes along with your career. Wish you nothing but great success, my boy. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. Oh yeah, shout out your social medias real quick one more time.
At Planet Puar. We'll probably duet the post or whatever it is. I don't know. But
For sure.
Y'all will see my shit. Y'all will see my shit on the YouTube at Planet Puar. Don't forget.
For sure. We're at Parallel Sound Studio. High Low Visuals is shooting these productions. We're out. Peace.